Well, howdy do everyone. I am coming to you from a different computer because I am testing a beta piece of software. Woo, scary. This might be a very scary stream, but we shall see. We shall see. I have had a very busy morning. And so I'm just here testing this piece of software on a brand new, across the room. If you're looking at my scene, you know that things are different. I've got a different microphone. The screen is set up differently. And yeah, I'm a nerd and I like to tinker with things. So I will just wait. And it's very interesting that I have a thumbs up when I first get in here. Click here at any time to view the post online. Okay, that's just the piece of software that is showing me. Okay, I'm just going to do some things behind the scenes until somebody pops up in the chat. And I'll just narrate along the way. So it is the top of the hour. It is 10 o'clock right now. And we will get into some things. So if you're new and if you're stopping by, and you're looking at this most recent video, my name is Catherine, which is right over there, right down there. Yep. And this channel is called EleWebDev. And EleWebDev is short for Elementor Website Development. And this channel is dedicated to beginners and intermediates of the Elementor page builder for WordPress. And so I'm a geek and I'm a nerd, and I've been at computers for since 1996, long time. And I got one viewer. That's great. Hello, how are you today? Now, we'll get into some details, but again, I'm tinkering around because I'm using a beta piece of software to stream this to you. There is a piece of software called Ecamm. And let me just pull that up on the screen. I am not sponsored, nor did they tell me to talk about them at all. It is just the piece of software that I chose to, drag my introvert through the mud and say, hey, let's do this thing. All right, so let's see. Let's get out of that. Let's go over here. So sure, we'll put this up on the screen. Let me hit a button. Now, I'm at a different station today, so what does that mean? That means I don't have any buttons on the floor because I have a pedal system on my other machine over on the other side of the room. And so another thing what's different about this situation is I have a, how big is this monitor? 43.4 inches wide. My desk is obviously 45 inches wide, and it just barely fits on as wide as the table that it's on. And if you must know, it is a Legion monitor. And I am live. I'm just double checking things because, see, I'm not at my regular station. YouTube. Click here at any time to see the post online. Okay, I've clicked that. And it's supposed to show me. Again, this is beta software, so I don't know. Did I click go live? Yes, I am live because the finish button's on the screen. Chat's open for everyone, but my software is not coming up as live. So excuse me just a moment while I go to my actual channel on my channel, your channel, our channel. Okay, am I live right now? I don't know. Videos. Uploads. Okay. So I'm just talk amongst yourselves. Well, there was somebody here and then they disappeared. I don't know why. So let me just double check. Joel commented, how do you retrieve a deleted section template? Oh, so 1 hour ago. Okay, we can go through that. So Joe Bayfield commented on a video. I can't, my eyesight in this monitor is at an angle, so I can't really see it that well. I wear glasses, but we're going to have to... I can't, because the thumbnail's only yay big. So somebody's here. Somebody's watching. Hey, Eddie Werner is here. Thank you, Eddie, for stopping by. Oops, we this is a new, obviously you can tell this is new. So what I'm going to do, Eddie, is I'm going to change you on the fly and change the text color real quick to another color. And we're going to say, white. There we are. And we're going to go to the background color. And we're going to change that to a purple. And then we're going to say, okay. And your little thing on the screen is going to change. I'm going to hit save. Pow. Now that goes with the color scheme. Hello, Eddie. Nice to see you today. Thanks for stopping by. Now, I'm going to be a little discombobulated because I'm at a new station and I'm testing a beta piece of software. And that beta piece of software is this. It's called Ecamm. And I've been with Ecamm for about 1.5 years. And Ecamm has a very large learning curve. Oh, but yes, it does. And so I'm just scrolling through their website. I am not sponsored by them, nor did they tell me to talk about them. So this is a piece of software. Yep, my mouth's not working. Piece of software that I choose to use. Now, I've been holding out. I have wanted to multi-stream to more than one location, such as YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So I'm using the software now that is in beta. We are running a beta piece of software. Oh, stop the presses. And I wasn't able to get myself multi-streaming on Facebook at the same time because there was a problem on the alpaca farm this morning and animals needed attending to, and it took a little bit longer. Do I have a farm? No. Do I own alpacas? No. There is an alpaca farm down the street, and I volunteer. The owners are away, and I am helping them take care of their animals, me plus 4 other people, to keep them watered, keep them fed and hayed, and double check on everything. And so things took longer on the farm this morning. So I had about 30 minutes to sit down. I've tinkered with this software a little bit more. So, let's see. Yeah. So speaking of more will join soon. Okay, you said that 4 or 5 times. Okay, it's interesting. Eddie said it 4 times. Okay. So, yeah, some people either want to use OBS or something else, and so I chose Ecamm. So I am really just a little wackadoodled out this morning because nothing is normal. And your thing is still on the screen, and it needs to go bye-bye. So, some settings on this piece of software is not quite right. So let me go into the preferences here, and let's just see general. There is automatically hide comment overlays for 15 seconds. Sorry to have your comment on the screen for longer than that. We'll just turn on that little feature that says turn off the comment overlays after 15 seconds. So again, this station has not been set for my normal stuff. So things are going to be a little wacky. Apologize for that. So speaking of more people will show up soon, that's what happened the other day on me while I was doing a build it. Things got crazy on me, and I got a little spooked, so I decided to end the stream. I can't pull up the, let's see, studio. Okay, let's click this button. And let's go to analytics. And so, yeah, I had a little craziness that happened yesterday. And so I'll show you what's going on here. I thought I saw how's my stream doing? I don't know. Okay, join the chat. Yes, I hope to join the chat because right now there's only one person, and that's you. But I'll show you my screen. Let's see. Can I show you my screen? Sure, I can show you my screen. Let's hit the button. Yesterday, do I have my, yes, I have my little handy dandy pointer here. Yeah, there we are. I had an extreme uptick yesterday. You know, looky, I've been going along with maybe 50 people at most, 10, 15. Hello, that's interesting. And then all of a sudden yesterday, at about an hour and 45 minutes, please let me know if I'm choppy, because I'm seeing myself choppy on the screen. And I apologize for that. Again, we're using a beta piece of software. I had an uptick of 637 people on yesterday's stream. And at any one time there was 35 people. And it it's got good numbers, but all of a sudden when you get 35 people all at once and you haven't been seeing those kind of numbers, and then you have this huge uptick, it kind of freaks you out. And so it freaked me out yesterday, so I ended the stream abruptly. And so I'm glad to have you here, Eddie. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just giving this beta piece of software a test today. And I'm not used to using my hands to push buttons on a stream deck. I'm used to hitting a button on the floor. And there's a little bit of delay from me seeing myself on the screen. And so I'm just going to have to accept that. And so I can't see myself anymore. We could go to dashboard. I think if I go to dashboard and I click on the live button, I'll be able to see like the stream. But obviously you're seeing me, Eddie. Manage. Okay, live. Let's click on the stream button. Connect streaming software. Interesting. You're seeing me. And I'm on my YouTube channel. But the live in the studio, YouTube studio, is not working. Let me hit manage. And let me click this link and let's see what happens. I hate clicking buttons and not knowing. Connect streaming software to go live. Oh, there we go. There we go. It clicked up and there I am. There I am. Okay. And I don't look like I'm flickering on YouTube, so that's great. Alrighty. So, what would you show us today? Okay. So someone asked, let me go back to YouTube. Joe Bayfield, about an hour ago, asked a question in the comments to one of the videos he watched. And he asks, how do you retrieve a deleted section template? Okay, so let's go through that. Now, I don't have my software up and running yet, so just give me a moment while I get things ready in the background. Okay, and we'll just turn on this one, and we'll hit that. So I'm using LocalWP as my software of choice on my computer to use as a environment to use WordPress and Elementor. Now I am going to get my words. Okay, so here we are. Let me switch the screen. And we got some updates. I'm always curious as to what updates. Elementor Pro had an update. Now again, I haven't used this piece of software. Plugin not found. That's okay. We'll click on update now. Oh, no. Hit the change log. Change log will tell you. Okay. It was several days ago. Okay. Yep. We're fine with that. So we'll just hit the update button. And unlimited elements for Elementor premium version, I do believe is not ready for 6.01 WordPress version. So let me just hit the version, because it'll say up here at the top if it's not ready. Correct. It has not been tested, so we won't update that one. Alrighty, so we are going to look at deleting templates and how to retrieve them, template sections. Okay, so let's get a page, all pages. We'll open it in a new tab. And we'll keep our dashboard open in another tab. All right. And let's see here. Let me do a little something right about here. That. Okay, there we go. And so let's open any page. I have no idea. Temp. We'll create a new temporary page. How about that? We will. Where's my new button? Pages. Oh, I wasn't all the way up to the top of the page. There we are. All right, and we will add new temp because, you know, we just are getting all sassy with our page template names. All right, so let's edit with Elementor. Just a fresh, brand new page, sample site. Okay. So let's create a section and let's, now see what I have to do is I have to come over here and I have to look to see, hold on just a second while I look at the screen, how to find deleted templates. Oh, okay. Delete, okay. All right. So I just wanted to see the video that he was on when he said sections. Okay. So let's go here and create a section, and we'll just add a new column, 50-50, and we'll just do a picture image in one side, and we'll choose an image. And we got all the pool pictures. We'll just put this one in there, and we will just do the normal heading, paragraph, and a button, just really quickly, not really thinking about it too hard. And then we'll right click this column, edit the column, and horizontal, vertical, middle. There we go. Okay, so we've got our section built. And let's see. So we're going to save this section as a template. So we're going to right click and say save as template. And what we're going to call it is solar section. Okay, and we're going to hit save. All right. And so is it in our section? Yes, it is. There it is. Okay, so if we delete it, so I'm going to click here, and there it's an export and a delete right down there. You can't see it. Let me magnify it for you. There's a delete and an export. So we're going to hit delete. So I'm going to hit the trash can. Let me get the mouse pointer out of the way. Are you sure you want to delete the template? We're going to say yes. Okay. We're going to delete it. Okay. Poof, it's gone. It's out of our list here. And so I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go back to, let's just update this page. And let's go back to our dashboard. And let's go to templates, saved templates. Okay. And let's go to section, just because we saved it as a section. And I'm just was wondering. Okay. All right. So that tells me that there's nothing deleted. Okay. So if we delete it from here, okay, so we're learning something. If I hit, all right, let's go back. I'm going to right click and I'm going to say save as template. And I'm going to say solar section 2. I'm going to hit save. Okay. So what I've noticed very quickly is that solar section 2 is here. If you come over here to the 3 dots and you delete it, it very much so goes bye-bye. Okay? So the 3 dots, let's just say this, the 3 dots is the danger zone. So if I just close this window and I go back to the dashboard and I go to the saved templates, and let me hit a hard refresh. There it is. You can click it once, or a hard refresh is Command-Shift-R or Control-Shift-R on Windows. And so solar section is here. And I would say if we put it to the trash, there is a bin we can save it from. And so if I hit trash, see, we've got our little trash icon here that we can save it from. So that's what I would say right there. That if you have a button, let me just retrieve it from the trash real quick. Let me go to the trash and restore. So we have a restore button right there. So I'm going to restore this solar section 2. And I'm going to go back into section right here in the tab at the top. And it should be restored. So I'm going to click section. And again, yes, solar section is here, but they put WordPress puts it in draft mode. So I'm going to click on quick edit right here. But I can't do it while I've got the pointer in magnify mode. And we'll come over here to the status, and it's in draft, and I'm just going to put it as published. And I'm going to hit update over here. And we'll hit update. And so solar section is active, it's running, it's available to use on a page. So that's what I would say. I would say come into the WordPress mode here to delete a section in your saved templates section here. I would say this is the safest way, safe meaning you have a fallback to get it if you really did not want to delete it. And I would not do the deletion in Elementor mode. Now, can we get back to that Elementor mode? Let's see. Because if we right click, how do we get back there? My brain has just blown up because I just found that out, that there is a way you can save if you trash it this way. So if I go to, where's the Elementor version of this screen? Is that in the theme builder? Let's go see the theme builder. And let's go, there's loops, all parts. Okay, so this is the theme builder. Switch to the table view. These are global parts. I don't see solar section 2 here because it's not a theme part. It's a saved template. But my question is, how do we get back to that? Because we have to go this way. Saved templates. Save it, give it a name. Let's just solar 3, because we need to differentiate it. We're going to hit save. And here we are. Okay, all right. So here we are. We're in the library. Okay, and our friend, your friend, and my friend, George is here. Hey, George. Thanks for stopping by. We are talking about, and watch it, your name is going to come off the screen in 15 seconds. How do I know? Because I turned the preference on. And if things look different, George, it's because I'm on a different computer. Across the room, testing a beta piece of software. Hey, nerds unite. It is always dangerous to test a beta piece of software, but I'm doing it. This streaming software, I'm using the beta version. All right. So we're in the library of my templates. Okay, so we have Solar 3 and we have Solar 2. So we had someone ask me, George, about how do you retrieve a deleted section template? And I've been going through it, and I found out that you do not want to be in this mode that you're seeing here, over here. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to come over to the 3 dots here, and you do not want to click and choose delete here, because there is no trash bin to pull it out of. When you delete it, it goes bye-bye, never to be seen again. So this is Solar number 3, and I'm just going to hit delete. I'm just going to hit delete. And it says, are you absolutely, positively, 100% sure you want to delete this template? There is no, do you want to put it in the trash? Do you want to have an option to get out? It just says delete. So I'm going to hit delete. And it goes 100% bye-bye. It's gone. However, if we close this and we go back to actually the dashboard, so let me get out of here. Actually, let's go to switch to the table view right here, table view, right there. I'm going to click there. And if we go to sections, loop, 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 single post archive, we're in the theme builder. Hold on, where'd my sections go? Oh, we're in the theme builder. We need to go to save templates. Here we are. Okay, section. Okay, notice there's nothing in the trash. And Solar 3 is disappeared. So Solar number 2 here in WordPress mode has the ability to have a safeguard of trashing it and then permanently deleting it, meaning you have a fallback. So that's what I have learned. That's what we have all learned today, haven't we? So let me go back to my page real quick. Let me turn off my pointer. And I'm going to click a new section, and I'm going to click on the, oh, well, let's just, help everybody out here. We're going to the folder there. And here's my templates. And there is no trash bin, and there is no way to get back to saving it. So that, therein lies a video. It's a chit-chat today. It's a chit-chat today. What we found out. Don't delete in Elementor mode. Delete in, or trash it. Trash the section in WordPress mode. Because then you have a fallback to retrieve it. Would there be a trash if you were in the table view? Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, let's go here. And would there be a trash if you were in the table view? Okay, so I'm in table view, and we're looking at the saved templates. But notice that Solar 3 is gone. So let's do this again. We're going to go here, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to save template, section, Solar 4. Yeah, we'll just put the 4 there. We won't put a space. I'm going to hit save. Okay, so we're in Elementor mode right now, in Elementor's My Templates mode. And Solar 4 is right down here. Oopsie, there we go. Solar 4 is there with Solar Section 2. And so I don't see any, let me get my pointer out of the way. I don't see any trash. Up here, we've got a import. Where's that export? My eyes are getting bad. Import, sync library, and save. But we have no trash, no... And this brings up a good point. This may be something we need to tell Elementor. Hey, let's have a fallback trash thing. But it's interesting that you can insert in preview, but if you want to go into danger zone, you can come over here. Oops, sorry, wrong button. You can come over here and go to the mysterious 3 dots to get to delete and export. And delete means it ain't coming back. You get one chance and it goes bye-bye. Yeah. So that's delete. There's trash, but delete is no longer. Very interesting. We all learned something today, including myself. All right, so I will probably do a video on that later today in a formal fashion. So, Elementor should. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, I came on today just to test this beta software, and it seems to be working normally. How long have I been on? 30 minutes. Okay. 2 people viewing, and that would be George and Eddie. George and Eddie are here. Great to have you. So yeah, let me see. Do I have a? Let me go one more time. Nope, I don't have it here. I'm on a Stream Deck that has 15 buttons. And so let me just play around for a moment. I'm going to configure the Stream Deck. There it is. And thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And so let's see here. Let me work on... So if you wanted to see what the Stream Deck software looks like, let me minimize this. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me go here. I'm going into the Ecamm software and going to Preferences. There is a button somewhere that says Show or Hide the Desktop Icons. I would think that would be in General Settings. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. All right, so account stream. Okay, destinations. Facebook is there. Facebook is registered. But for some reason, I couldn't get it to go there. Cross dissolve, fade out when finished, blah, 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 blah. Audio, interview, screen sharing. Include desktop icons. No, I do not. Include desktop picture. Yes, I do. Okay, so good. I can do a quick switch and the icons will not be there. So if I switch and do that and this, that's all you'll see. Yay! Okay, so here is the Stream Deck software with my 15 buttons. And I need to add a button, which is, let's see, I need the Ecamm section. Yes, go live, publish, run scene. We want the very special button, which is not screen share. Is it screen share mode? I think that's it. Let's put that right there. Screen share. I don't think that's it. Live demo mode. Nope, it's live demo mode. Okay. We're going to put that there, and we're going to right click on this, and we're going to delete that. Are you sure? Yes. And we'll move it over here. And okay, good, good. All right. So you can see what I can see when I hit the start demo mode. All right, I'm hitting a magical button, and it's going to get scary. It's going to get scary here just in a second. All right, so I'm going to hit it. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not sure what you see. I don't know if you can see every single solitary thing, or you can see, so I'm going to switch it back and turn it off. So I can't see what you just saw. So if somebody can tell me what you just saw, did you see all 43 inches, or did you just see the Stream Deck and icons behind it, or the magic that is Ecamm software? Or just the center of the screen, because I don't know what it will show. So yeah, we won't do that again. We will just go back to Yeah, we're here. Okay, we're all right. So since I have this monstrosity of a monitor, we're just going to take that little button off again. We're just going to delete that puppy because that was scary. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, we'll go back here because I know that's not scary. All right, I can mute the mic. I only have 2 scenes I can switch between. But I can add another scene. Show, hide, overlay. Publish, preview mode. Run scene. Okay, we want to run another scene. And we don't want home, we want Chrome. All right. And so if I can give you another view, but I have to pull Chrome back up. And if I hit the Chrome button, I'm not in the scene, but you can see everything on my screen. And then I can just do a little switchy doodle right here. And there's that. And then I can switch back to full view. So I wish I could have had the time to set up to go on Facebook. Multi-stream. So that's what's new in Ecamm. Ecamm now has, let's go to their blog. Ecamm has a new version of this beta version that I'm using today, using a search. Let's search the beta, B-E-T-A, because I think they have a page designated for the beta program. Search results for beta. LinkedIn Live. Okay. I may go to LinkedIn, but that's probably open another can of worms. Okay. Eddie, I don't know what's going on, and maybe it's the software. Don't know. But when some of your posts, some of the chat posts that you're posting are duplicating multiple times. Don't know if you've got trigger happy or what, but I'm just saying on my end, I'm seeing your posts multiple times. So I'm just going to go to which, let's see, is it showing up? It's not showing up. Hold on just a second. Okay, it's not showing up in the chat, but it's showing up on my piece of software, duplicated multiple times. Because that last thing you said, Eddie, oh nice, you have a Stream Deck, came in twice. And one of your other messages came in 4 or 5 times. So I don't know what that means. I don't think that's your problem. I think it's the software. And I will just let the Ecamm people know that chats in their software are coming in multiple times. And it just seems to be, no, it's everybody. George is doing it too. On some of his. Yeah, some of his posts are coming in duplicate times. Some of them don't, but some of them do come in duplicate times. Interesting. I'll make a note of that. But it's okay in the live feed on YouTube. Okay, just making a note. Duplicate posts in comments and reaction. I will let them know. Comments and reactions. Okay. From multiple people. Can you share? Okay. So you all didn't tell me what you could see when I shared the screen. So I'll hit I deleted it. So let me put it back on the Stream Deck again. Where's the button? There it is. Stream Deck. Configure. All right. Live demo mode. Live demo mode. There you are. I scrolled. Here we go. Live demo mode. Okay. It's on the thing. Let me get this out of the way. And let me just move this. Or just put this here. Okay. And I'm going to hit live demo mode. So you should see my screen. I'm hitting it. All right. It's live. You should see something. So I'm going to wait here a moment, since there is a delay of probably 20 seconds as a normal delay. And you tell me, George and Eddie, what you see on my screen. I doubt you can see all 43.4 inches of this monstrosity monitor, but maybe you do. Not sure. Might be bug in the beta. Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm a beta tester for them, and so I will go to their Facebook page and say that we are getting... Okay, so Eddie sees my screen, but can you give me details as to how much of my screen or what section of the screen you see Eddie? Do you see the left side? Do you see the right side? Do you see the middle? Is it squeezed in and minified to show the entire screen? Because a large monitor user wants to know. I see WordPress chat window and other windows. So you see all of it. Do you see 2 duplicated screens with my head in it? And then windows below and windows over that way? Right here? WordPress chat window. WordPress chat window. I would say I see the entire screen. Good to know. Good to know. Because see, I can't see that, because then that would... If I saw what you saw, then we would have that inception. It would, tunnel vision would happen. So, yeah. So, see right here. Let me get the pointer going. You said, I would say I see the entire screen. That happened twice. I see WordPress chat window and other windows. I see that twice. I see your screen happened 3 times. Might be a bug in the beta with George happened 4, 5, 6 times. Doing what? See, that's a normal one. Doing what? Actually, it happened twice. So yeah, we're having duplicate comments showing up in the comments and reactions. And maybe I have a, get out of that mode quickly. Maybe I have evidence. That's the word. Evidence that things are showing up duplicate times. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a screen capture. Right here. As evidence that we are having multiple screen sharing, multiple comments in the beta application. Okay. And turn off the pointer. Okay. So, nothing is duplicated? Well, it's on my screen, so I'll do a screen share. Okay, so we'll just do that one here. And that one more time. Good to know. I see the duplicates. Looks like the beta still has some bugs to iron out. Yep. It seems it does. Okay, so I was trying to find the beta release information on their website. Try Ecamm Live. Join perks. Ecamm Beta. Let's just look. Ecamm Beta. Because I know they made a oh Lord, yeah, it would help, boo boo, if you spelled it right. Then it would show up on the screen. Ecamm Beta. It must be hidden on their site and out of their search. Join the email list. Perks, shows, Ecamm fam. What's the Ecamm fam? What's new with the crew? Nice. Okay. So, again, I'm running on a Mac Intel. So the fan is running for the first time on the Intel. Now we know about the Mac Mini M1. Now they got the M2. That the Intels tend to sound like jets taking off. Must be a YouTube thingy. Yep. See, now, Eddie, you're coming in normal. Now you're coming in normal at one at a time. So I won't take screen capture. I will just say it works certain times. And then other times they're coming in as duplicates. Duplicates. Okay. You should buy an M2. You know, I'm a nerd. And every time Mac comes out with a new version of their software or build of their... Okay. Let's just say this. When was it? The M1s came out. And everybody said it was butter. It was butter. It never got... Let me just put my hand on top. Oh, yeah, you can warm a cup of coffee on this thing. You can warm your grits or your hash browns on this thing. It's a hot plate, baby. And the M1s do not get that hot. You never hear the fan. So, yes, it is very tempting to get an M2, a Mac Mini M2, but I really don't want to go there. You know, it's not that I can't. It's, well, I could. And you better buy now because them chips are going to get hard to get. Hard to get. So, Eddie, I'm going to charge you with putting the bug in my head that I should get an M2. Shame on you. But really, this Intel is it's heating up. It is heating up and sounding like a jet getting ready to take off. Fortunately, hopefully, you can't hear that. No, you can't, because I have a dynamic microphone, which is wonderful. If you want to know, the microphone that I have over there is a Shure MV7. MV7, yes, I think. I can't remember. Oh, you have a MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. Yeah, I'm telling you what, there is a world of great big huge difference of processing power when it comes to M1 and Intel. All I can tell you this, people, if you're watching this video and you're using an Intel, you have no idea the dream that is an M1. And now we got M2s, which are twice as nice. So, yeah. Eddie, I can blame you if I get if I come on here in about 2 weeks and I'd say, this is the commemorative Eddie M2. In fact, I will call my computer Eddie for you. Yes, putting a MacBook Pro on your lap, if it's an Intel, you might as well put it on a pillow, unless you want your legs burnt. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that facetiously. I'm not saying that in reality. But yes, it does get toasty. But yeah, having an M2, an M1, yeah, it doesn't get hot. Oh, you're repeating again. Unfortunately, Eddie. Unfortunately, you're repeating. George needs to buy a new PC. You know what's interesting? I've got both windows open. I've got the live studio YouTube window open. And there is a definite delay because I saw George's post of I need a new PC before it showed up on my screen in the Ecamm software. And Eddie says thank you. Yes. 2010. Wow, George. Yes, you are a geek with power if you are still using 2010. That's got to be a serious computer. I hope it's a desktop that you could, trade parts in and out. And you're just saying that the container itself is 2010. Or are we talking Windows 2010? Got to be specific because one nerd talking to another nerd, we need to know this information. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, there is a delay. Yep, because I saw your 15-second and it hadn't showed up in the software yet. Interesting. Custom built by me. Yeah, you remember back in the day, well, at least for me, back in the day, I used to build my own computers and tinker with them. And that was the good old days of when CD-ROM drives would die. That was fun. Or some computer illiterate person didn't get the CD-ROM on the tray, in the door. And they didn't get the CD-ROM in the tray right. And the door closed. And it ate it. Or the door got stuck. Or something got stuck inside. I had about 4 or 5 paper clips. Not the little tiny flimsy ones, but the big, heavy duty paper clips. And I would, walk in and they'd say, the door won't open. I'd dig in my bag. I'd grab my trusty paper clip and I'd boop, push it in the little hole and the door would pop out. And they said, oh my God, is that all you did? I said, yeah, that'll be $50, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Yep. The first time I put in a memory card, the slots, and you slip them in and had the 2 little thingies on the sides. When I put my first memory chip card in, and I was always terrified of frying my machine. God forbid you have a static charge on you and you touch your motherboard, it'd be gone in a blink like that. I actually took a community college class on how to maintain your own computer. And they had the strap and you connected it to the chassis and all that kind of stuff. Should you walk around and touch something and zap it? I lost it and I just didn't do it anymore. And then they've got those mats you can stand on that are anti-static, so it'll discharge out of your body that you can stand on if you're on a workstation, especially if that's your business. So, what time is it? It is 11 o'clock. We've been on for an hour. It's a workhorse. Yep. You duplicated a couple of times and the chat scrolled across. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what the plastic ribbon is for. What plastic ribbon? Please do tell, George. I don't know what you're talking about, that plastic ribbon. I am going to eat an orange right now because my stomach said I'm hungry because we were on the alpaca farm this morning. We meaning I was with 4 other people and 3 other people. I don't have an alpaca farm. And I don't want one now. Just that it's a neighborhood alpaca farm is yes. I don't own an alpaca. They are not holding one for me. But this past week of babysitting 40 alpacas is not something I want to do every day. My regular routine was to volunteer once a week. And the owners are away on a Alaskan cruise for 2 weeks. They get back on Saturday. There is trauma drama every day on the farm that we have to deal with. Mm-hmm. Oh, ugh. Ugh. This orange, it's past its prime. That was nasty. That was nasty. It's sour. Okay. We won't eat that again. I had one the other day that was sour. Ooey, ooey, ooey. So I do have a PC. Wouldn't you like to know why? And I'll show it to you here in just a moment, because I'm at this station that has a Windows laptop on it. Even though I am a Mac gal through and through, 99.999% of me is a Mac gal. I'll move my keyboard out of the way. Here is my MacBook Pro, circa 2020. Yeah, I think it's about 2 years old. MacBook Pro, that's my traveling. Should I need to go anywhere and need to help somebody with their website, and I'm out somewhere. And so what I've got here is a Republic of Gamers. Now let's just say this. I've been in the Windows world for quite some time, and I knew that when if I was going to go to the store and I was going to buy, hold on, let me just pull it down here just a second. I don't even know what it is. I think it's an Acer. No, Asus, not an Acer. There's a difference between Acer and Asus, at least from my viewpoint. And I think this is an Asus Republic of Gamers. I paid a pretty penny for this one, more than I thought I wanted to. And so here it is. Here it is. It's a Republic of Gamers. It's a gaming PC, because I wanted power, baby. How much RAM does it have in it? I think 8. I was being cheap. 8 megs of RAM. But it doesn't say on the outside. So, yeah. It is Asus. It is an Asus. 8 megabytes of RAM. It's got a terabyte drive. Hard drive. I don't like it. It does not have an Ethernet port, nor does it have a camera. If you got a gamer PC, why did it not include a camera? Because I guess gamers are so serious that they want an actual camera, like hooked up. Now, ports. It's got an HDMI, full-sized HDMI port for external monitor. It's got a headphone jack. It's got a USB-C on one side. It's got 2 USB-A high power ports, 2 of those, and another USB-C on the other side. So that's what this Republic of Gamers Asus. It's got a Ryzen 5000 series. Now, I did my homework before I went to BB, the BB store. You know what BB stands for. We won't say that word because then ads will show up. The BB store. And I wanted to make sure I had a really good graphics card and processor. So I checked out and y'all are just going crazy with the chat, and I'm not even paying attention. And we have a new viewer. Hello, viewer. because Eddie and George are here, and my number says 3. So, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. This is EleWebDev. EleWebDev is short for Elementor Website Development, but we're just chit-chatting today. This channel is dedicated to beginners and intermediates of the Elementor page builder for WordPress. And we're just talking nerd stuff today because I'm at a different station and I'm testing a beta piece of software. Warning, warning, things might happen. All right, so I'm checking the chat because it's a little slow and it duplicates itself. George, I wanted to come back around to talk about Windows 11 because I've been getting the messages on this Asus. Should I upgrade to 11? Because it's quite annoying and it's very persistent about asking me, do you want to install 11? And I'm like, kind of, sort of, I don't know. I haven't had a PC active in my house for about 3.5 years. And I've been going by what skills I know of Windows 10. And I just felt it was time to get another PC because, the nerd in me is like, I need to prepare when this Windows 11 comes out because my clients are going to be asking questions and they're going to hit a button and Windows 11 is going to show up and they don't know how to use it. And I know that Windows 11 is probably a whole lot much more different, better, maybe, than 10. And then let me ask you this question, George, since you're a PC guy. There is a controversial Windows, and I lost the name. It's a code word. And I wrote it down the other day because they were talking about it. And it came out 2 years ago. It's like a code word for something. And it has to do with the operating system, some kernel core that is going to be more, have harder security, that nobody can take over your computer. Again, it's some code word, and it's not coming to me. Sorry. I got to catch up on the chat. Also, bypass TMVM works great. I don't know what TPM. I know what virtual machine is, VM. Temporary, I don't know what that means. Eddie, when you bypass something. Oh, you've got a Republic of Gamer too, Asus ROG. Oh, the chat's blowing up. Okay, and I'm not catching up. Hold on. Oh, but George, you just made my heart sing. I caught up on the chat. You said that 11 is like a Mac. I might just be installing Windows 11 today. And you said that 4 times, 5 times. Okay. Okay, so the new start menu reminds you of a Mac. Wonderful. Okay. It automatically groups open apps in the taskbar. Auto groups. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Eddie, that apps are automatically grouped in the taskbar. The setting is gone to change that to do when there's no space left. Okay. Okay. Good to know. TPM. I don't know what that stands for. TPM. What's a TPM chip? Inquiring minds want to know, including this one. Okay, yep, we're repeating each other. Trusted platform module. I don't know what a trusted platform. Obviously, I'm going to have to write some notes and do my research today. No need to write the description of what a trusted platform module is. I will do my Googling today because this girl likes to do research. So a TPM stands for Trusted Platform Module. Platform module. Okay. So I don't remember what the code word was. Do you know what I'm talking about? About the some core that they're going to change? Okay. Okay, not sure. Eddie disagrees with you about it looking like a Mac. Is a chip in the CPU that encrypts important stuff like license keys, etc. Good to know. Let my fingers do the walking. And it was Windows. Oops, got to get my keyboard over here. Ooh. Windows. It was a code word. Not a code word, but it was like, you know, Delta, Omega, something. And you know who was talking about it? I'll tell you exactly who was it. The tech guy. Hold on. The tech guy. Leo Laporte. Now, come on, boys and girls, talk to me. Leo Laporte. Back in the day when they were doing videos, I watched Leo Laporte all the time. On Twit. Twit TV. The tech guy. I love Leo Laporte. He's such a great on-screen presence, and he was a radio guy back in the day. Okay, hold on. It was a recent show, and it was in the title. All the tech guy episodes. See, I got to do the research on this one. Replacing iPhone batteries. It was recent. Okay, he was talking about it. He had a Leo got COVID, and so he had to have a guy step in for him for a while he recuperated. Oh, there's a whole episode on upgrading to 11. Okay, it was in the title. I know it was. Windows on an M1 Mac Studio. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and watch some of these episodes. Hold on, y'all. Let me just share this with you. Let me go right here. Twit. The Tech Guy. Episodes. This is an interesting podcast. Because I love listening to Leo. And they have wonderful topics. Let's see. Chatbot. Improving OLED. Well, I'll have to find it some other time. And let you know what that code word was for. It was recent, though. July 31st. Okay. Well, anywho. Okay. So, Eddie wants to know what add-ons I'm using. Okay, on this computer, on this version of okay, what have I got? Plugins. Okay, let me just show you that. On this particular version of Elementor WordPress installation, Ele Custom Skin, Elementor, Elementor Pro always. Oh boy for steroids. I don't know. I'm kind of... let's just talk about oh boy steroids for Elementor. See, I always say oh boy for steroids. I don't know why. It got in my head. It's a meme, and I can't get it out. When the containers become the thing for Elementor, I will probably, maybe, not use... I'm sorry, oh boy, but I probably won't use your plugin anymore. Because for right now, when you are... Well, let's just do that little demonstration, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, so let's do this. And maybe you can do this in Elementor now. I think you can. Okay, hold on. We're going to put a section in here, and we're going to drag and drop 3 icon boxes. There's one. And we're going to duplicate it. Duplicate. Okay. So I'm going to right click. See, this may be a new thing in Elementor already. That when you go to advanced width, yes. See, you can go to custom and say 33%. And you can go to this one, right click, icon. Well, here, just right click, copy, right click, paste. Nope. paste style. Yeah, see, it already works. It already works. And I don't know when, or maybe it's always been there and I just didn't know. Edit the icon box. You go to custom and give it a 33% width. They do fall in line. But before that, let me just put that back to default. And right-click, copy, and paste style, paste style. So before that was there, and I don't know when they put it in Elementor, paste style. I would come in here and I would do the oh boy on it. I would do the oh boy on it. Hold on, edit icon box. I would come to advanced and I would go to the widget stalker. And we turn on the widget stalker. And then we would say units. And we'd say units width 33. And you'd have to force the percent in there. That's what I used to do. But obviously Elementor has their own custom way of doing it. Now this again was a year and a half ago. Maybe a year ago. Year and a half. I was using oh boy to do this. But it seems as though Elementor has now put it in there as a way to do that. So, I mean, I just found that the other day that you could put a custom width. Blah, blah. But previous to Elementor, I was doing it this way with oh boy widget stalker. Okay, so that's oh boy. And that's what I use oh boy for. There are lots of features in oh boy, but we won't get into that right now. We'll go back to the plugins. Unlimited elements for Elementor. I use that a lot to use their fancy schmancy. Let's just use that. Let's close that tab and let's go to unlimited elements. Back in the day when this plugin first came out, I was using it because you could create your own widgets. And so that's why I was using unlimited elements. But unlimited elements, it's been 2 years. Unlimited elements has exploded. And the guy that runs this plugin has just set his skills ablaze upon this, his plugin. And Doubly Life, hey y'all, just let you know, Doubly ends in 24 hours. Lifetime deal. Look at that. I just saw that up the top of the page. You have 24 hours to get Doubly lifetime deal. Let's just click there just to let you know, because I bought it. Because I think it's a wonderful thing. And I'm going to spend more time on Ele design bits and offer up some designed things for you. I've got them in a reservoir, and so I've just got to work on it. But right now the alpaca farm has called my attention. So let me go back to here and the widgets. So some of their widgets are just whiz-bang features. Dynamic loops, remote control widgets. This is what I have not yet used and plan to. These remote control widgets are awesome. And they're dynamic. Remote control tabs, remote arrows. So just back in the day when Unlimited Elements had one thing going for it, I got this plugin. And nobody sponsors me at all. I use plugins because I use them and they serve a purpose for me. And I have Ele Custom Skin here. Playing around with it. And then, what's the other one? As a automatic install is Advanced Custom Fields. Advanced Custom Fields, to me, is in a weird place right now because they've been bought out by... see, that's what I don't remember. Y'all probably know, and it's coming. It's right there at the forefront of your mind. Delicious Brains. See, if I let it roll around in there a while, I can pull it out. Delicious Brains now has advanced custom fields, and so it's kind of scary when a product you've been dependent on for a really long time, somebody snaps it up. As respect to the plugin, most companies don't want to do a whole lot of changes. So I've kind of let advanced custom fields just have a kumbaya moment in the corner till we know what Delicious Brains is going to do with advanced custom fields. Now, advanced custom fields was purchased by somebody else prior to that. And I don't remember what that was. So Eddie and George are still here. That's great. And I've been on for an hour and 15. And so I think that's about all I got for today. I'm going to do some more testing with this beta software. Okay, so Eddie, I have had happy add-ons. So what I normally do is, again, I will test out and use a plugin for a while. And if it's something that I can actually actively use in my tool belt, and I continue to use it, I will renew. And the reason why I purchased Happy Add-ons is because it had a feature in it that Elementor now has. And that would be this right here. Let me just show you that. This one, the code widget. Elementor now has the code widget. I bought Happy Add-ons back in the day when it had the code widget. And that's what I was using it for. But I stopped my renewal from coming up when Elementor got its code widget. I'm sorry, Happy Add-ons, but that's just the way things work with me. Why pay for something extra when you've already got a pro version in Elementor? Alrighty. So, yep, other people have got to go and do their daily things, such as myself, as eating lunch. And so, thanks for stopping by. And I'm just reading a post here. Eddie says he's been using Happy Add-ons more in the past. And so, yeah, I've got some other testing to do on this machine. And having fun today. So y'all have a good day. And I don't have my little outro. So I will just say y'all have a good day. And today is Wednesday, August 3rd. And I might be on here Friday, but I don't know. That's the day before the owners of the alpaca farm show up. So we may have to clean up and do up, extra mucking of the stalls. Because we don't know how to do that. But we're just going to have to figure that out. So I will see y'all probably on Friday. Have a good one.